In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on December 28, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Pistons versus Boston Celtics. The Detroit Pistons are embarking on a journey to the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, where they are set to clash with the formidable Boston Celtics. This matchup holds significant weight for the Pistons, who currently find themselves at a challenging 2-28 record for the season, languishing at the bottom of the Eastern Conference standings. In stark contrast, the Boston Celtics reign supreme at the summit of the Eastern Conference with an impressive 23-6 record. Adding to the challenge for Detroit, the Celtics secured victories in all 4 encounters against the Pistons during the previous season. As the Detroit Pistons brace themselves for this crucial game, their recent form has been nothing short of dismal, as they desperately seek to avoid a disheartening 28th consecutive defeat. Their resilience was tested in a recent contest against the Nets, resulting in a hard-fought 118-112 loss. Despite the defeat, Cade Cunningham showcased a stellar performance, leading the team with 41 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists on an impressive 1-5 of 2-1 shooting. The Pistons initially surged to a 14-point lead in the first quarter, only to relinquish it before halftime. Although they demonstrated tenacity to regain the lead late in the game, the Nets ultimately sealed the victory with a crucial 13-0 run in the fourth quarter. Looking ahead, the Pistons are scheduled to face the Raptors, Rockets, and Jazz in successive matchups. In contrast, the Boston Celtics entered this game with a hot streak, having triumphed in 11 of their last 13 games. Their recent dominance was highlighted in a convincing 126-115 road win against the Lakers, extending their current 3-game winning streak. Kristaps Porzingis led the charge with 28 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 blocks, supported by Jason Tatum's 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists, along with contributions from Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and Jrue Holiday. The Celtics' effective shooting, with a 50% field goal rate and 1 3 of 4-2 success from beyond the arc, propelled them to victory after a closely contested first half. Heading into this matchup, the Detroit Pistons remain somewhat shorthanded, with Isaiah Stewart still sidelined, while the availability of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum for the Celtics remains uncertain. Thursday's game presents an intriguing opportunity for the Pistons, particularly in terms of against-the-spread considerations. The near win against the Nets suggests potential, and Detroit aims to capitalize on their strengths, focusing on inside plays to create scoring opportunities. Notably, the Pistons rank second in rim field goal attempts, exploiting a vulnerability in the Celtics' defense, as Boston's opponents attempt a significant 32.1% of their shots at the rim, ranking second in the league. Additionally, the Celtics exhibit susceptibility to 3-point shooting, ranking 16th in opponent 3-point percentage. While the Boston Celtics possess the capability to dominate, coming off a significant win against the Lakers, a potential letdown and the upcoming game against the Raptors within 24 hours might impact their performance. Despite the Pistons' challenging season, their determination to break the losing streak could fuel a competitive game. The unusual circumstances surrounding this NBA matchup make the Detroit Pistons an enticing choice to cover the spread as underdogs in our full-game side pick. Amidst the uncertainties, one thing is certain: the Detroit Pistons are in dire need of a victory. However, unless key players like Tatum and Brown are confirmed absent, the likelihood of a Detroit win seems slim. On the flip side, Boston faces the challenge of covering a -17 spread against Detroit. Historical data indicates that in their last 10 meetings, Boston struggled to cover such a spread in all but one game, and even in that instance, the margin was a narrow 18 points. A potential advantage for the Pistons lies in the prospect of facing Boston's reserves for a significant portion of the second half, potentially leading to an against-the-spread win. The Detroit Pistons, fueled by their determination to secure a much-needed victory, may find success against a potentially underestimating Boston team. The Detroit Pistons to cover the spread as underdogs is our full-game side pick. Expressing confidence in the Pistons' offensive capabilities, it is anticipated that they will surpass expectations on the scoring front. Despite the defensive challenges, with Detroit ranking 7th in pace, both teams are likely to benefit from additional possessions in a high-paced game on Thursday. Recent performance metrics reveal that Detroit averages 113 points per game in their last 3 outings, while Boston boasts an impressive 138 points in their corresponding span. Considering yearly averages, home-away performance, and the last 3 games, the projected total for this game is estimated at 235. Incorporating each team's pace, an average of 102.7 possessions per team is anticipated. In light of these considerations, a bet on Detroit scoring around 60 points in the paint and successfully capitalizing on 3-point opportunities could lead to the total surpassing 232 points. The expectation is that this game will exceed the projected total, contingent on the active participation of Boston's star players. Consequently, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Indiana Pacers versus Chicago Bulls. The Central Division of the Eastern Conference is currently witnessing a tight race among 4 teams vying for a coveted postseason spot. Among these contenders are the Indiana Pacers, boasting a record of 15-14, and the Chicago Bulls, holding a record of 14-18. This Thursday night, these 2 teams are set to clash at the United Center, where the Bulls emerged victorious with a score of 112-105 during their previous encounter in Indiana back in October. The lingering question is whether the Bulls will secure another home victory or if the Pacers will seek redemption on the road. The recent performance of the Indiana Pacers has been marked by challenges, having lost 7 of their last 10 games. However, a glimmer of hope emerged as they secured a hard-fought 123-117 road win against the Rockets on Tuesday. In this game, Tyrese Halliburton showcased an outstanding performance with 33 points and 10 assists on 13 of 21 shooting. Miles Turner contributed 18 points with 2 blocks, and Jalen Smith added 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Despite squandering a 12-point lead in the fourth quarter, the Pacers rallied in the final 136 with an 8-0 run, securing a gritty road victory. Looking ahead, the Pacers are gearing up to face challenging matchups against the Knicks, Bucks, Hawks, and Celtics after their bout with the Bulls. On the other hand, the Chicago Bulls have enjoyed relative success, winning 5 of their last 7 games. Their momentum continued with a 118-113 victory over the Hawks on Tuesday. DeMar DeRozan led the charge with 25 points and 6 assists, while Andre Drummond contributed a notable 24 points and 25 rebounds with 2 blocks on 11 of 13 shooting. Kobe White and Io Dosunmu each scored 19 points, contributing to a team effort that saw the Bulls shooting 45% from the field. Despite trailing by 12 points in the first half, the Bulls rallied in the second half, scoring 68 points to reclaim the lead. Looking ahead, the Bulls are set to face the 76ers, Knicks, and Hornets after their matchup with the Pacers. In terms of player availability, the Pacers continue to face challenges with Bruce Brown ruled out, while the Bulls are missing key players such as Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic, and Torrey Craig. Despite recent struggles, the Pacers gained a morale boost with their hard-fought win against the Rockets. In contrast, the Bulls have quietly established themselves as one of the informed teams in the league. Despite injury setbacks, while the Pacers have faced difficulties lately and exhibit defensive vulnerabilities, the Bulls have quietly secured victories, covering the spread in 8 of their last 10 games. The Bulls previously defeated the Pacers as underdogs on the road in October. Although the Pacers aim to build on their recent win, the Bulls are favored to secure the victory at home, where they have won 3 of their last 4 games. Considering the current form of both teams, the Chicago Bulls to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. In contrast to their previous meeting, expect a high-scoring battle between the Pacers and Bulls. The Bulls cannot rely on the Pacers having a poor shooting night, as was the case in October. The Pacers play at the league's second fastest pace, ensuring ample possessions. While Chicago typically adopts a slower pace, they must adjust to match the Pacers' speed. Chicago's scoring has surged during their 13-game stretch of success, averaging 116 points per game. Against the vulnerable Indiana defense, the Bulls are poised to sustain this scoring trend. Notably, the Pacers excel in hitting the over, boasting a 20-8-2 record, the best in the NBA, and a 9-2-2 record on the road. Chicago also has an 18-14 record in hitting the over. Despite the Bulls playing at the league's slowest pace, the Pacers' ability to dictate the tempo suggests a high-scoring affair. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.